the Cowboys will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll return it. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. What a great return, and he flips the field to... drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. So Houston's offense will come out first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
Use some flash.
Menu narration option is set to off.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Oklahoma State's offense will get the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll go to the ground. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 Conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
So the Houston Cougars offense will take the field for the first time. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. The play-action fake. With the catch, it's Duke. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Houston wants to play fast.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air, it's Johns. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. A strike downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this
unleashes one deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
You cannot get any more wide open than that. He had his receiver open, throws the ball. You think, we're walking in for 6, and he drops it right in his hands. Yeah, those are killers. So hard to make big plays. Man, you
turning it on. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Hold on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Johns. Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man down the middle. Touchdown, Cougars. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the grab. It's Pugh. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a man. It's Johns. They've got the screen set up. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Quickly out to the tight end. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Give to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another. Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot.
He's loose. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Makes it past the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Back's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. 1 possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. And they're not on the same page there. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Johns. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Houston will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Toss to the outside. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Vasquez. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
And the Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. That 3-touchdown lead has been cut to 7. The momentum has shifted, and now a chance to get it back on this drive. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not.
There he goes. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Houston going up tempo.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Stumbled to the ground. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Johns. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop for this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Play action on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Johns. They'll run the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his 1st career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Johns. Quickly to the tight end. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. It is deafening in here. The panel people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. From the gun. Wants to pass. Here's a heat. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
So now it's second and long. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I don't think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the timing just a hair off.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Johns. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Houston will be forced to punt. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll leave it with him. Slithers into space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And It slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Johns. He's looking deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down coming up. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Third down after the incompletion. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Vasquez. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. It might be a gamble to go for it on fourth down. With that distance, it's a real gamble to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think the defense was ready for it. I know I certainly wasn't. I don't know about you guys. I thought that was going to be a throw, but it caught him off guard running the football, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Punts it out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to in fourth.
Touchdown, Cowboys! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game. He's looking to pass. Working that left side now. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Houston wants to play fast.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Johns. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Vasquez. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Fakes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more.
Breaks into the open. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Looking for a productive play on first down. Just keep slinging it. It's complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee you he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yeah, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit of momentum, but this offense, you can gain it right back, Palmer. Let's get a drive starter going. Find some guys you know you're going to make some plays for.
So that's the challenge for them. You got to answer, right? You got to take the field here. You got to execute, be physical, and regain this lead.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Johns. Unleashes one. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Cougars are in the hurry-up.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He makes the grab. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Johns. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was enough.
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the target. Complete in the middle. Jumped on top of the pile.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Grab near the marker. It's Douglas. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They just keep firing. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big target.
There he goes. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the gap.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so much.
He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to throw, it's Johns. Caught close to the marker, it's Duke. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to...
A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. They move on top here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Well, they don't connect on that throw, but you're seeing the 2-minute drill live and in full effect for this offense, something they practice each and every single week, looking for the sidelines, using the clocks, understanding the timeout situation. But
oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Houston trying to hold on and run out the clock. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It has been